Hello and welcome back to our channel. I'll be talking about the early game between Atalanta and Udinese, and then I'll be talking a little bit also about Juventus, so more in terms of the table. But yeah, I will mainly cover Atalanta and Udinese. As we see here from the momentum, it was a back and forth first half until Kamara, Hassan and Kamara score a really kind of great long distance goal where none of the Atalanta defenders actually went up to him and therefore give him the space so he can shoot and place it well into the corner and yeah, scored a goal. The Atalanta keeper didn't really have a chance. There was some complaining by the Atalanta players at that point because I think Samacosta was. It looks like a player was about to be swapped in, and but that Kamara didn't take the ball off because of an injury. But you don't need to do that just because team. But then Atalanta comes out to the second half after substitution and just completely grasp momentum and score a goal and then another goal. And the own goal was by this guy, 7-12, which also gets a yellow card where I'm like, okay, that could have been a race. He just jumps in and pushes the player down with the hands and the head region, so that could have been high, but the yellow is fine. If we don't look at the stats, which is what, because I just need to, yeah, if you look, just what I wanted to see, like even though Atalanta has the most possession, Udinese was more clinical and actually created bigger chances. I had more chances, I should say, not created bigger chances, but actually felt like in the first half they were in control. That someone should beat them, even though Atlanta have to go with the side, which was correct. But like Udinese felt like they were close to score Atlanta, even though Atlanta has two big chances. It felt like it was Udinese that was close to score, even though their chances weren't extremely big. And then when you look at the second half, it's more even. Both was you can see Atalanta actually comes out and plays more of their game window. They have been a team this season that has really pressed a lot and scored a lot of goals. They have some massive victories against good teams. Just last week they beat Napoli 3-0. So yeah, they come out and score this goal and win the game. So yeah, this was more in the first half. Udinese was really pressing, but in the second half, the coach, it looked like the coach said something to the Atalanta players, and they then came out and won, and therefore ending up winning on goals. But it wasn't like a high, like there was a lot of chances, but it wasn't like good chances they created. Neither of the teams, like both teams missed a big chance. Atlanta missed two, but they didn't really create big chances like that. They just had a lot of shots on targets. Well, Atalanta was less precise in the shooting, which is why it doesn't actually. But yeah, Atalanta got like they could have lost this game, which would have been good for, or which would have been bad for them in the table, because if we look at the table, now they're up to second on points with Napoli. Napoli and Inter both has gained him, but this put them right into the competition to actually compete for the title after 12 games. Because we have Juventus that's still unbeaten after winning 2-0 over Torino last night, which was an expected result. And Inter and Milan are playing each other, which no matter what that result, Atalanta will have gained points on near competition. Why? I don't actually get why Napoli is right now above Atalanta in the table, since they have a much goal difference. So Atalanta should be first, but they're second for some reason. They have a plus 16, they have a plus 10. they lost 3-0 to Atalanta this weekend. Okay, Atalanta is right now first or second. Of course, that will probably change because no matter what, as a minimum, either Inter get 3 points, they get 2 points ahead. Napoli gets 1 point, they get first place back, or Napoli gets 3 points and then a free. But let's put Atalanta after 12 games right in the top of the table. And as I said earlier, we have the late game tonight, which I will be covering in a video between Inter and Napoli, which, depending on how that goes, is really can be really seem like we really get a tough battle in the Serie A this season because Fiorentina will probably be set as owners here at 3, and Lazio will probably beat Monza since both of them are playing a mid-table and a bottom team. So we will actually have 6 teams in and around 24 to at max 28 points. This is where, if you look at the video, I said this is why it's a really bad result for AC Milan because they drew. So yeah, we'll have, like, from expected results, we should have the top 6 actually have at least a 6-point gap down to 7th place. But Atalanta is definitely a surprise this season. Yes, they have lost 3 games, but they either win or lose. But they score a lot of goals. Like, they are the team that score the most goals. They are a very attacking team, which also leave room for counterattacks. But I'm trying 1, 2, 9 teams have conceded more goals. So they are like the team that conceded the 10 most goals. Of course, some of them play less games, but they are the team that conceded 10 most goals, and they have a score, but they score a lot of goals. They are actually a really good team this season and could end up. I won't say they are. Of course they could end up winning, but they have beat some really. They beat, like I said, Napoli last time, and then they beat Stuttgart in the Champions League, and even the Champions League, they are also really up there. They are right now at 8 points in Champions League and are playing Young Boys next. So yeah, Atalanta is definitely a title challenge, and it could be seen in this game for Udinese, but it's also where Udinese is definitely a team that could, if they get a surprising string of results, maybe challenge for top 8, but they will be 8 points behind at least at this. Like, if Lazio and Fiorentina wins as expected, of course, they draw, it will be 7 points. But yeah, Atalanta has secured at least 2nd place after today's round, because if Inter wins by a lot, they will have 2nd place because they should have 1st right now. And if Inter don't win, they can improve their goal difference, which is what keeps. Of course, if Fiorentina wins, what do they need? 3 or 4 now. They will actually take 2nd place. So Atalanta should at least have 3rd secured after this, unless 2nd if Fiorentina doesn't win big in the game that starts in 6 minutes. So yeah, we have Atalanta beats Udinese at home in a deserved win, even though it felt like Udinese could really have they should have gotten more out of that first half with in terms of momentum, which we also see felt like it went actually, even though they had less possession and they had high expected goals, but they actually felt like they used the time with the ball in the first half. When the second half, I felt like they actually didn't get that much time with the ball or any real chances, which you can also see if you look here. They had 2 shots from outside the box. They have 1 here, which is headed from a corner, and 1 here from a corner. So both chances from inside the box are headers and corners, which is a place where from what I've seen, for Atalanta, they don't actually concede that many goals on corners. So yeah, Atalanta beat Udinese in an interesting game. and put them right in contention for the title this year in the Serie A. Of course, it's too early to say that the title races, but I will say we will start after, like in the video later, and we'll talk about if we have an actual gap. But right now, it looks like we will have a gap between 6 and 7 plays. That will be the next close for AC Milan and Udinese. So yeah, that's it for this video. To my left, there'll be another video recommended, and to my right, or down below right, you can subscribe to my channel. See ya.